What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and we actually have a little update in the Quinton Simon case. As you all already know, Leilani is behind bars. We're waiting for a trial, but now Leilani's defense team has requested for the judge to throw out a subpoena, which is asking Billy Joe Howell to hand over Leilani's diary. They are saying that this violates the Fourth Amendment and her expectation of privacy. So basically, long story short, it looks as if Leilani's defense team is kind of scared about what may be in these diaries. And I always tell you all, never underestimate anyone. Never underestimate how smart someone can be. And never ever underestimate how stupid someone can be. And if anyone is dumb enough to write incriminating information in their diary, then it would probably be someone like Leilani. I'm not trying to be mean here, but she is not the brightest light bulb in the pack, if you will. Just from the way she changed her story up throughout this situation should let you know that she didn't have her story together, for one. She was kind of all over the place. I honestly don't know if this girl remembers half of what happens in her life. I think she's constantly on so much stuff that she forgets her own alibis. Like, I don't think when it came to Leilani, it was a problem with her switching her story, which she did switch her story, don't get me wrong, but I don't think she necessarily did it on purpose. I kind of think some of it had to do with her just not really remembering what her original alibi was. But like I said, I would think that no one is dumb enough to write in their diary about crimes that they've committed, let alone killing someone like their own child. But, I mean, there's a possibility there. Who knows if she was raging out on whatever substances one day. She went down to Tybee Beach, knocked back a couple of cold ones with Billy Joe, ate some oysters, and then came home and wrote about how she killed Quinton in her diary. I mean, anything is possible, but at the very least, it looks like there's a push from Leilani's defense team to not allow this stuff to come into the courtroom. They're trying to block prosecutors from gaining access to these diaries. I understand that, I understand someone having their privacy and something like that, but when you're going against these type of charges, a lot of your privacy goes out of the window. And another thing I would question is if they wanted this type of stuff for their investigation, why didn't they take this, on the numerous times that they were in Leilani's house? Is there a reason why they couldn't have taken her diary and stuff? I'm guessing maybe they would have needed a different kind of warrant or something for that. I'm not so sure. But it's like they're trying to gather evidence from this home in like retrospect. Like, oh yeah, we should have got Leilani's diaries. Hey, Billy Joe, hand those over. But, I mean, maybe this is just normal protocol. But in my opinion, if there was nothing in these diaries, then I don't know if the defense team would be so hung up on them. So I'm thinking that there may be something within these journals and diaries that can incriminate Leilani even further. I mean, in my opinion, it looks like Leilani's going to get roasted. I don't really see her getting away with this. We know of a good bit of evidence. I don't want to talk to you all about that evidence. We've gone over it for months. You all, if you've been following the story, you know what they have against Leilani, and that's just a small portion of what they have. There is more. And at the time of this recording, as far as I know, they still have Quinton Simon's remains, and they are still doing tests on those also. So that's the update I have right now. Nothing too major, but I do find it interesting that they're trying to block this, or these diaries from, falling into prosecutors' hands, and I wonder why. Is there something within these diaries, and what would it be? It doesn't necessarily mean that it's an admission that Leilani did something, but maybe there would be something in these writings showing that Leilani was like, you know, resentful towards Quinton or Quinton's father or something. You know, maybe there would be some harsh words or her describing her feelings there that would lead you to believe that maybe she was capable of taking Quinton's life. You understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't necessarily have to be an admission. There could just be writings there, you know, personal writings that would show where she was at mentally, especially when it comes to her own child. But let me know your thoughts about this down in the comment section. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.